Today, the first day of meteorological spring, which means meteorological winter is in the books officially as the 21st warmest winter. You say, what? January and February were awfully cold. Yes, they were, but December was so warm, the record warmest, that offset the other 2 months being cold. Net end, a La Nina winter that does go down as being unseasonably warm and unseasonably dry. Now we're on a spring fling, and I will tell you, I do not see an Arctic blast anytime soon. I have one cold front on the way. It does not get here until. Hello, everyone. What's going on? It's Chicago Windler, and we are getting ready for a pretty nice stretch of weather. I've also got my guests here. We have the Skippy, present and accounted for. You just had a dog biscuit. You have doggy breath. Ewok, you want to hop up? Hop up. Oh no, Skipper's like, no, I'm taking the lap. Hi, Ewok. Here, you're so big. This little boy, 2 years old. He's so big. Oh my goodness, what a big boy he is. So we got both of them. We got both Skippy and Ewok in the house. Here for the chat. Oh, thank you so much for all the kisses and hugs and everything. That's great. Thomas, what's going on? Charles, how you doing? Skippy and Ewok. Charles says hello to both of you as well. So we're looking at clouds and radar. I'm Chicago Windler, and this is Chick's Chats. Not quite midnight, Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. Meteorological spring has begun. The high clouds are kind of keeping temperatures up a little bit, which is good. It was pretty chilly for some areas early in the morning. Kevin says good evening. The boys are doing great. You are doing great, aren't you? Yes. I've been neglecting them lately, so they're all in my lap, excited. Okay, so we hit 74 degrees for high temperature on Tuesday. Now, as we look ahead to Wednesday, I've notched it up a couple more degrees to 76. Thursday and Friday up to 78. You're going to start to notice a little bit of mugginess by Friday, and then we'll just call it humid for Saturday and Sunday. Very low rain chances, maybe some sprinkles or a little drizzle on Saturday here or there. A couple of isolated showers possible on Sunday. But honestly, the next really good chance of rain will come with a cold front that's going to push through Sunday night into Monday. About a 30% chance of some showers, maybe an isolated storm. Doesn't look all that good. And then behind that system, we may see some lingering showers, especially to the south and east on Monday as well as Tuesday. And as you can see, we'll go from 83, and then we may only see a high of around 60 degrees as we work our way toward Tuesday. So not exactly cold given where we've been, but just cooler. Hey, look at these temperatures. Made it into the 70s pretty much everywhere across central Texas on Tuesday. I'm trying to see, where's the hot spot? It looks like maybe in Fayette County, the 76-degree temperature. Anybody higher than that? Well, Mason County had 76 degrees. Either way, it was a beautiful, warm, pleasant day. Gerald, hello to you. Hope you're doing great. Thanks for checking in. I'm just keeping my eyes on the boys, making sure they're not getting into any trouble. So as we head through the overnight, temperatures continuing to fall gently as high clouds canvas the skies, but not totally an opaque sky. You can still see some starlight out there as well. 47 degrees by 4 a.m., low temperature. I'm thinking around 44 degrees about 7 a.m., and then we continue on that nice climb. Temperatures feeling beautiful and spring-like. Our average high is now up to 70 degrees, FYI. All right, so here we go. Made it up to a high of 74 at Camp Mabry, high of 72 out at the airport, above average. We will take it. Also worth noting, the cedar count actually took a back seat. Elm was the highest allergen in the moderate range. Cedar dropped into the low range. Mold has kind of been ever persistent in the low range. So in case you're wondering, those of you who have allergies, the next thing that I'm going to be watching to develop will be oak. Typically, it kind of ramps up during March and really peaks during April, and then it starts to fall again as we head toward May. So just look for that as a coming attraction. Oh, nerve damage in your knee. That does not sound good, Gerald. I hope that you're able to heal up and feel better. All right, today's weather number. We officially closed the book on meteorological winter. December was the record warmest, the number one warmest December ever on record. January was the 55th coldest. February was the 21st, so take that back, 22nd coldest on record. So despite the fact that January and February were so cold, because of the fact that December was 12 degrees above average, when you put it all together, averaged it all out, we actually ended up with a warmer, drier winter. May not seem like it, especially when you think back to last week, but yes, the 21st warmest winter on record, with records dating back to 1897. As we look ahead, spring is in the air, and that spring fling is going to be with us. Outside right now are Hilton Cam in downtown Austin on election day. Voter turnout was really, really low, but I'm thinking that the next round, there will be a lot more turnout. At 55 degrees, the temperature as of midnight, after that low earlier in the morning of 35 degrees. Elsewhere across the area, let's see, cool spots. It looks to me like 47 degrees in Giddings and in Rosanke. Those may be the coolest spots. Not far behind, Dripping Springs at 48, Llano at 48, Georgetown at 48. Needless to say, these temperatures are quite a bit warmer than this time yesterday. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and plot on the temperature change so you can see it. We definitely have seen milder temperatures. How about this? Currently, it is 16 whopping degrees warmer than this time yesterday out at the airport. Bob says no fonts tonight. I know. It's amazing. My words are ahead of my mouth. Yeah, don't worry about the sync. It's just because of the lag time of the connection. Besides, it'll make you concentrate more carefully on the graphics instead of looking at my mouth as it's moving. But either way, I'm pleased to say, yeah, I think that we got the font thing under control. I can read it well. You guys are typing things in. I'm actually seeing them as they pop up. Thanks everybody who stayed up till dark 30 last night helping me out. It was great troubleshooting with you, and I always appreciate it. So here we go. High pressure, which 2 days ago, it's been kind of a pretty large ridge of high pressure. 2 days ago, the ridge of high pressure was to our north and west. Yesterday, it was over us. Today, it has moved its way to our south and east. The net result is winds around an area of high pressure circulate clockwise. So we are starting to get in on a southerly wind. Right now, our dew points are super low. In fact, let me go ahead and find the dew point map for you just to prove it for you. Dew points are super low and super comfortable. However, what we will have happen as the week progresses is dew points are going to continue to climb. And so right now, while we are absolutely dry with dew points running in the 20s, even the highest dew point is 40 degrees in LaGrange, we're talking super dry air. So by later on in the week, let's say Friday, we're going to start to see a little bit of humidity. By the time we reach Saturday and Sunday, you'll just call it downright muggy. We're not going to quite be into that miserable range, which is where we sometimes get like in the middle of summer when it's just gross air you can wear. But I do think dew points could nudge their way all the way into the 60s by this weekend. So it'll be noticeable, that's for sure. All right, what to expect? Mid to upper 70s for the rest of this week. We will see more cloud cover, especially as we head toward the latter part of the week. This weekend featuring a lot of cloud cover, but also a lot of warmth and humidity. Can't rule out a stray shower. And then Sunday night, our next cold front. It is a Pacific cold front, so it's not packing great big Arctic plunge, but it is going to bring colder air, and we're going to have a lot of cloud cover behind the front, along with the possibility of seeing a few showers around. Natalie, good evening / morning. I appreciate that. We're like right on the cusp. It's Tuesday night / Wednesday morning-ish. Rod, a timeless Tuesday. So what is it? Are you Chrisman or Pantego on this Tuesday Eve night? Here's your forecast as we look ahead to Wednesday. It's going to be another beautiful day with sunshine meandering with high clouds, winds light out of the southwest to start off the day, and then as we progress through the day, winds are going to take over out of the southeast. They're not going to be that breezy, but we may see 5 to maybe 10 miles per hour as temperatures warm up to 76 degrees. Rods and Chrisman, glad to have you on board either way. Okay, so I think that the high cloud cover will be heaviest in the morning and will start to wane in the evening hours. So out the door in the morning, coldest spots probably in the upper 30s, which given where we've been is not too shabby. Then as we head toward lunchtime, the cloud cover basically along 290 points south and more clearing to the north as temperatures get pretty close to 70 degrees. And then into the afternoon, the cloud bank continues to drop its way farther to the south with more sunshine to the north and west. High temperature
76 degrees in Austin. It's going to be another beautiful day. Then as we head through the overnight Wednesday into Thursday, it won't be quite as cold and we'll continue to build with those temperatures. The only reason that I didn't keep Friday on that warming trend, I kept it steady with Thursday, is because I think Friday we're going to have more cloud cover, especially in the morning hours, and maybe a touch of patchy fog as well. So something to keep in mind that may hold temperatures back initially. Then the upcoming weekend, bring it on. I don't know about you. I'm kind of excited about, I don't know, shorts and tank top weather. It's been a while. Okay, whenever the front comes through, which is going to be Sunday night, I'm only thinking about a 30% rain chance. So more than likely, oh, and actually, let me go ahead and change this because since it's past midnight, I've got to do the other one. This one will better reflect the actual precipitation chances based on the days. All right, so here we go. Sunday, a 20% chance of showers, but then Sunday night into Monday, a 30% chance. And likewise on Tuesday, could see some showers around. The heaviest rain is going to be along and east of Highway 77. We might see, if you're lucky, up to about a quarter of an inch in the I-35 corridor and less than a tenth of an inch for most areas in the hill country. So not a ton of rain expected, but it will turn much drearier or more dreary as we make our way toward Sunday and on into Monday. As far as how much rain, it's pretty big difference. If you take a look at computer model A on the left-hand side, it is very dry, only giving us about a tenth of an inch or less. If you look at computer model B on the right side, this one's bringing some areas, including Austin up toward Rockdale, 2/3 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. So let me go ahead and find my favorite icon to use in situations like this. Time will tell. At the very least, we do know a front's coming through. Question is, on Monday and Tuesday, this computer model over here is basically saying the front pushes through and the rain stays off to the south and east. On the other hand, this computer model over here is suggesting that once the front pushes through Sunday night into Monday morning, we see more waves of moisture pooling up and along it, especially I-35 points east, which might potentially explain this banding of heavier rain. So stay tuned as far as that one's concerned. Elizabeth, hello to you. Let's see, Bob says you had to tell someone after they commented that winter was over that you'd not bet your money on that. Watch late next week. Well, actually, I'm going to show you on this. Well, I don't think I've got it all the way to late next week, but it does look like we're going to have a colder-ish snap that might potentially move in at the end of next week. But as far as wintry weather, I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that we can stave that off. Let's take a look at the cold front that's going to be pushing through on Sunday into Monday. First things first, on Sunday afternoon, the bulk of the precipitation is going to be up in North Texas. Could there be some storms? Absolutely, there could be some storms. I have a hunch for our area, as has happened lately with systems like this, that we might have a cap on the atmosphere. As you probably recall, that basically means that if you look at the atmosphere from top to bottom or from bottom to top, whichever you want to look at it, just above the surface, there's going to be an area or a layer of warm air. And that warm air is basically going to keep big, bad, nasty thunderstorms from firing up. So little tiny thunderstorms may try to develop, but the big bad ones will stay farther to the north. And so essentially, what I'm thinking is when the front rolls through, which you may have seen right over here, I'll go ahead and draw basically where the front would be by Monday. When the front rolls through our area, two options. Option A, it pushes through in a real hurry and then we clear out right away. Option B, it kind of gets hung up and we see more moisture move along and ahead of the front. Either way, it does look like it's going to be a little cooler. I've got your highs only in the 60s on Monday of next week. I've got your lows down closer to 59 degrees. And then Tuesday, potentially, depending on how things play out, as you can see from this particular vantage point, most likely lingering rain showers are going to be near the front. Well, by this point, the front is all the way down here, but moisture kind of on the back side of the front. So areas from Austin Point south and east have the best chance of seeing additional rain on Tuesday, and to the north and west, the best likelihood of just seeing kind of cloudy, dreary weather that's mainly dry. But temperatures may be only about 60 degrees. Granted, our average high now as we head into next week is in the low 70s. Then as we look toward March 9th, which is next Wednesday, just for kicks, I'm going to take you a little farther north. What do you know? What do you know? There's another cold front. It's dropping down to the south, and yeah, it is accompanied by snow. We'll keep an eye on it. But at least for us, by midweek Wednesday, we're in the mid 60s and we're pretty quiet. So, coming attractions, we'll have to keep an eye out to the north. Then, the overall theme as we head towards spring break week, wouldn't you know it, March 10th through 16th, we may actually have a little bit of cooler air seeping in here. And at the same time as that cooler air is seeping in, we may also see at least parts of the Lone Star State still getting a decent amount of moisture, though the overall trend now for Austin is for average precipitation, and for areas Austin points west through the hill country, a slightly drier than average temperature trend. Chris Bennett checking in from the Pacific Northwest. Hope all is well. Charles says, hope you get the amount of rain that is forecasted. Yeah, I don't know about you. I am all about just getting gentle, nice rain. So it would be nice. I think I would absolutely appreciate if we could get some Sunday night into Monday rain and enjoy that after having a pleasantly warm weekend. We'll see how it goes. Bob says, what do you know? You may be in snow up in Childress. um, you say, do not mark my words. Of course not. I will say, in the Panhandle, it is totally fair game. They get more doses of wintry weather, that's for sure. All right, and we are back around at the 7-day forecast. We were pretty efficient tonight. It's 12:13 in the a.m. We got through everything. That was pretty amazing. All right, as always, you can check in on our website, cbsaustin.com, for the latest weather updates. And Avery to Moscow will have updates for you as well, coming up on CBS Austin News starting at 4:30 a.m. Also, you'll get a full wrap-up of all the election returns and all that good stuff as well. Those of you joining in on YouTube right now, thanks for checking in as always.